The 2025 French Open was not just a showcase of elite tennis, it was a runway of performance, identity, and branding. Roland Garros was set ablaze by unforgettable rallies, historic five-setters, and emotional comebacks. But woven into the drama was another equally captivating storyline, the apparel game. From the moment the players stepped onto the clay, fans noticed something was different. Sleeker designs, bold patterns, new colorways. And at the center of this sartorial statement stood two titans, Jannik Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz. Both Nike athletes. Both in top form. Both donning unique kits that added even more flair to their legendary showdown in the final. It's not every year that the two best players in the world also happen to represent the same brand, and wear different outfits. Nike, already dominant in tennis fashion, couldn't have scripted it better. The final wasn't just a battle for the trophy, it was a visual spectacle of Nike innovation. Let's talk Sinner. Calm, calculated, clinical. His kit mirrored his mentality. Dressed in a clean, ice blue performance top with deep navy accents, his outfit reflected his game, cool under pressure, deadly in precision. The shirt featured Dri-FIT ADV tech with laser-perforated venting, designed for airflow in the Paris heat. Matched with sleek navy shorts and custom Zoom Vapor 11s in a limited clay edition, Sinner looked like he belonged in a museum exhibit, if that museum were built on crushed red clay. On the other side stood Alcaraz, energy personified. His kit was an ode to boldness. A burnt orange crew neck with a pixelated clay splash print symbolized his explosive style. It was earthy yet fierce. Grounded in tradition, yet modern in intent. His shorts featured a lighter fabric, cut higher for more movement, allowing those signature Alcaraz slides and split-step recoveries to look even more dynamic. But this wasn't just about aesthetics. These were battle uniforms, designed not just to impress, but to perform. Alcaraz's top, for instance, was made of recycled polyester with micro-stretch fibers, letting him rotate on forehands without resistance. His shoes. The Nike Zoom Vapor Pro 2S, enhanced for lateral grip and extra clay stability. Not to be outdone, Sinner's apparel had zoned compression weaves that hugged the torso, giving him extra core support during those marathon baseline exchanges. Social media lit up with side-by-side images. Sinner's minimalist grace versus Alcaraz's fiery flair. Fans debated who wore it best. Comment sections exploded. "Where can I buy this kit?" became the most repeated question on tennis forums and fan pages. Nike, predictably, capitalized. The Alcaraz RG 2025 collection dropped within 24 hours of the final, and sold out within 48. Sinner's kit followed. Both were offered in standard and player-cut editions, with performance tech identical to what the athletes wore. Headbands, wristbands, even socks, all snapped up in minutes. Custom colorways of their shoes were released in limited quantities, each with Roland Garros specific clay outsole treads and athlete initials stitched on the heel. Meanwhile, kids at public courts across the globe began showing up in imitations, some mixing Sinner's top with Alcaraz's shorts, a fusion of finesse and fire. Retailers couldn't keep up. Nike's tennis division reported its biggest Grand Slam quarter in over a decade. Influencers posted unboxing videos. Alcaraz himself shared a behind-the-scenes look at the design process, while Sinner quietly reposted fan edits that compared his look to that of a 90s samurai warrior. But this was more than just marketing success. This was the future of tennis apparel. Each kit told a story. One of personality, identity, and ambition. Sinner, the tactician, the stoic, the silent ice storm. His gear reflected control, poise, and structure. Alcaraz, the storm, the spark, the wild card. His look burst with movement, contrast, and rebellion. And what better place for this dual expression than Roland Garros, a tournament that thrives on legacy but embraces reinvention. For fans, this was a reminder that tennis isn't just about strokes and scores. It's about expression. About walking into an arena not just to play, but to declare who you are. And for brands like Nike, it was validation. Apparel isn't a side story, it's center court. The 2025 French Open final may go down in history for its scoreline and intensity, but its fashion will live on in memory, and closets, for years. Because when you watched Alcaraz leap for that overhead in his clay-splashed top, or saw Sinner plant his feet for a backhand pass in crisp midnight tones, you weren't just seeing clothing. You were seeing battle armor. A second skin. And every aspiring player who laces up their vapors or pulls on that Dri-FIT top isn't just dressing like a pro, they're stepping into greatness. That's the power of design. That's the beauty of tennis. And in 2025, at Roland Garros, both came together in perfect harmony.